6.4, our 9:09 a.m. item, presentation of proclamation designating the 31st day of August as International Overdose Awareness Day. Supervisor Simon.
Anyone want to come on back up?
Isn't it the same group?
Just sat down. I've never seen a dog. My grandkids would love that. What's his name? Yeah. Okay. Proclamation designating the 31st day of August as International Overdose Awareness Day. Whereas International Overdose Awareness Day is a global event held annually on the 31st of August to honor loved ones lost to fatal overdose. Whereas in 2022, 79 people overdosed in Lake County, the highest fatal overdose rate in the state of California. Whereas all overdose deaths are preventable. Whereas addiction is a chronic, relapsing, and treatable disease that should not be conflated with moral or personal failure, yet continues to be the subject of stigma and marginalization. Whereas every person should have access to resources that prevent overdose, including naloxone, Narcan, syringe exchange, drug testing, and medication-assisted treatment. Whereas in Lake County, dedicated prescribers of medication-assisted treatment, harm reduction providers, and substance use recovery programs work tirelessly to provide residents with these resources. Whereas local communities play a crucial role in reducing stigma, including residents, elected officials, parents, private and public organizations, hospitals, law enforcement, first responders, schools, and colleges. Whereas SafeRx, Lake County, an overdose prevention coalition comprised of local agencies and organizations, including Lake County Behavioral Health, Lake County Health Services, hosted the third annual commemoration of International Overdose Awareness Day in Austin Park on Saturday, August 19th. Now therefore, be it proclaimed that the Lake County Board of Supervisors does hereby designate August 31st as International Overdose Awareness Day and urges Lake County citizens to join in this important observance, passed and adopted this 12th day of September 2023. I'm going to go ahead and ask anyone who wants to step up and speak.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I don't have my statistics right in front of me. My name is Sarah. I am an AmeriCorps Vista member working with SafeRx Lake County. Thank you for having me today. And I just wanted to say that overdose continues to be a major cause of mortality here in Lake County and in the U.S. But there are steps we can take to reduce overdose deaths here in Lake County. For example, SafeRx is offering free naloxone or Narcan to anyone who wants it. So please feel free to reach out if you would like a kit. We'll also be at the Recovery Happens event this Saturday with lots of naloxone kits. These are incredibly helpful, and in the first quarter of 2023 alone, these kits the naloxone specifically helped to reverse over 20 overdoses here in Lake County. And in 2022, that was nearly 50 people who did not pass away from overdose thanks to naloxone. So these interventions, as well as harm reduction and syringe exchange, as well as access to medication-assisted treatment, buprenorphine, are incredibly crucial to preventing overdose. And SafeRx Lake County looks forward to continuing to promote these interventions. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else like to speak?
Elise Jones, Director of Lake County Behavioral Health. In 2004, I was resuscitated from an overdose. I didn't know I was taking an opioid. And so unfortunately, that's become much, much more prevalent. So I just hope the community is aware that it's almost impossible to be too young to talk about opioid overdose because it's out there, it's available. Fentanyl has really changed the game. I'm very grateful that I didn't grow up in a world where fentanyl existed. It is so dangerous for our kids. And so I also want to put a face to these experiences. I am standing and I'm very happy that I was resuscitated and continue to contribute to the community and have a beautiful family. But a lot of people don't get that opportunity. And so I just appreciate the staff that do this, not for the love of the work, not love of the money. Nobody does this for money. And so we're out here every day, literally saving lives, and the impacts are felt today. Thank you so much.
Anyone else? All right, excellent. I just want to thank everybody for the hard work that's done. You know, at the most critical point in someone's life, when they've overdosed or, you know, they need to use the Narcan as it brings it back, and it affects every family. You know, at least as far as I know, it's affected my family a couple of times this year, and I had a family member that, you know, is in the life, hasn't decided to get the help that is needed, but was resuscitated by Narcan. So understanding that, you know, you never know when it's going to happen or it could happen. Please, as you said, if you naloxone or the Narcan, make sure you have it, get the training, because you never know when it may come into play. And at the most critical moments, as a family member or a friend, you know, encouraging those individuals to make the decisions to reach out and to get help are the most important thing, because that might be the opportunity that they need after something like this. So I just say it affects every family, every community, and we need to just keep working. And I want to thank all you warriors for keeping doing this here in Lake County, because it is critical right now in our times. So thank you very much. That's all that I can say.
Do we have any public?
We'd like the proclamation.
Do we have any public comment? Anyone in the chambers or in the Zoom room? I'm not seeing any hands up, but I want to give that opportunity. Supervisor Spatier?
So I just want to highlight, I did request some numbers from our coroners, from our sheriff, and the numbers are slightly different, but close to the same. Here it says 69 instead of 79 for overdose. But the next highest death, other than through natural causes, was 27, and that was from COVID. That's a drastic difference for the number 2 death outside of natural causes. And so far this year, we're either at 29 or 27, and that was numbers through May, and that's 27. Those are things we can change. Those are things that you're all working to change. And I'll make a request a little bit later for an item that I pulled from the consent agenda. Apologize. But we're spending a lot of money. We're seeing a lot of contracts. We're seeing the numbers either getting worse or continuing to be the same. I'd like to be more knowledgeable on what we're doing, what's really working, what's not working, what's our strategic plan. Because I'm not aware of the big picture of how we're doing everything, what everything we do, how it plays a part in helping. And so I hope that we can engage in deeper conversations rather than just contract conversations, because I think we need to better understand how we can all work together rather than depending and looking at behavioral health to make the change, or the nonprofits we contract with to make the change. It's going to take a community to make this change, and this is something we can change. And so I just hope that we can get into some deeper conversations about it, because this is important. It's a number that is absurdly high in comparison to our other causes of death. So we got to make a difference. Just wanted to bring that up.
Okay, ready for a picture?
Wait, hurry up. There you go. Thank you. All right, so it's having everybody else done. There we go. Oh, wait. There you go. Thank you. And then one more just in case. Okay, thanks.
Yep.